So we got a BSO, which we do get. Cable's not running properly. The biggest thing on these with the disc brakes is, so if I put the brakes on, the wheels are still turning. So if you was out on the tarmac there, that's not going to grip. All in all, it's just a basic bike, so we'll check those over in the stand. So
That's heavy, that bike.
That's a heavy bike, yeah. But the stand, that's it. The stand will take it. So just checking the front brake. When I pull it on, it's not releasing. That's because these inner wires are galvanised and they corrode. So we can see if we can release it and just spray oil down into here, in here, and in here. Reconnect it. If not, it's a new gear wire. Yeah, that's springing now. So it's lack of lubricant, bike's left outside. So this one, we can actually pull the brake on, hold the lever here on the caliper, and then pull that cable out, and you can see it's, if you can see on the cable, it's rusty and corroded. So we can clean that up and spray some oil on it, but really it wants replacing. So we'll recommend that to the customer once we've checked it over. We go down into the smallest sprocket, the highest gear, and then I'm physically, as I'm pedalling, going to push the derailleur up to number 1, hold it there, and then I can release the cable, and then we can inspect that, any kinks, corrosion, and then we can lubricate it. And I can do the same here. This will pull out now, and then I can spray some oil in there. Just mind your eyes. And then we can run some oil down the cable. Same with this one. And then connect that back. Put a bit of lube there, just stop any water getting in. Just reconnect it. And as I pedal, it just dropped back. Now we can run through the gears. Okay, so to release the outer cable on the front derailleur, come up into the biggest chainring, hold. So I'm holding the derailleur in position, and then I'm going to turn the shifter back to number 1. So now the cables come loose, and then I can just, can you see from there, I can just pull that out now and do the same to the front. Slide that right back, check the wire for any kinks, corrosion, and because these are galvanised cables, they all want replacing, but it's going to outvalue the bike. So just wipe some oil on there. And also, being the left one and a kiddie's bike, their hands are not very strong to actually change the gears. So they do need lubricating from new. That's it. And then with kiddies' hands, obviously they're a lot smaller, a little bit not as strong, so it's a long way for them to reach the lever. This one's got a fair bit of play, but there's a little screw here to adjust the length. I don't know how much it's going to give us, but you can actually see it moving in as I screw it. So we'll go about halfway, and then I will have to adjust it's tightened the cable up now, so I will have to let that off. So making the little adjustments for the levers and putting them in the right position is going to make it a lot more enjoyable to ride.
And safer, probably.
And safer, yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so the front derailleur. We do that again. And if I just get hold of the front derailleur, it it's just poor quality, no good for anything. More of a chain guide than a derailleur. Yeah. Two other checks is the stem bolt. Just make sure they're tight, and the bar is tight. Another check. Let's get the screwdriver. It's a square taper. If we can get in there. Take the dust cover off. And we just check the that's tight. Yeah, that one's good. Just do the other side. So on the ladies' bikes, I don't know if we can see that with the sun, you got the brake cable coming down, water comes down there and gets into here, so we need to pull that off. Oh, and you can see the rust on there, so that needs cleaning up and replace. That actually needs replacing. Okay, this one is the stems up past the maximum. It says minimum there, so the minimum height, there needs to be something in the fork stem. Any bike that puts Shimano, advertises Shimano on the bike, is poor quality. That's not actually focusing in, but I think you can see that. Gear Technology Shimano. Not the type of thing we actually work on, but this is just to show you that it's a BSO, Universal Cycles, Rally Essex, England.
Right, action, yeah.
Okay, so you see the derailleur is just go through slowly. Watch the derailleur kick. There it goes. And then we'll just watch the link come through. There it is. You see that one there? Stiff. So what we'll do, we'll just spray a bit of oil in there. Bend it side by side. Free it up. That's not too bad, that one. Sometimes they stick solid. And then what we do, not liking pedalling backwards either. So if you can come to the camera here, you need to see the oil actually coming out. Got a bit of a sticky freewheel. So now when we run through the gears, the chain's not jumping now, that stiff link's gone.